Hi everyone, this is Kim on a video of Just Do It. So today I'm gonna try to replace my rim of my wheel. So I got into when I hit a pothole 2 months ago. Coming out of the pothole, I hit the curb, so I lost my hubcap and also dented my rim. I got it checked out, so I was able to get a piece here. Ordered in this box for a rim. Places were pretty booked, so I was just gonna get this manual out here to figure out how to locate the exact position for this jack. This was in my trunk. It's usually kept with your spare, so this is probably gonna be for your lug nuts. Luckily, with my hubcap being off, it'll have easier access to my wheel. You guys will see that in a little bit when I get to it, but yeah, got this thing. I'm guessing this might be an extra piece. This probably is for the jack. The jack was also in the trunk. It's not in the trunk, but it's like underneath the trunk layer. This was actually kind of hard to get out. For any of you guys trying to learn how to change out a wheel or get a wheel off, you'll need a jack, and it's provided for you if you got a new car or relatively new car. This was actually, like, I guess, placed in the bottom trunk over another piece of metal. So to get this off, you actually had to torque it sideways. As a FYI for anybody out there struggling to take out your jack from your trunk. It took me a good 20 minutes or so trying to pry this out of my trunk. I'm looking at this jack. There's this thing right here. I'm guessing this is what you need to connect with another piece to, like, open and close it. I can see it open and closing a little bit now. Open. So with another piece, this piece, it'll probably make it faster and easier. Just because of maybe how it's designed here. I feel like if you were to, like, twirl it, that's what it's meant for. But we'll see how that turns out in a bit. First vlog. So I drove to Costco, over at their tire center area. Didn't know if you were able to see that or not, just because of the camera positioning. But I went to Costco because you really need I thought when changing the rim and taking off the tire, it'd be easier if I were to deflate this a little, or probably entirely, and then also to reflate it once I get it on. I have a Toyota Corolla 2018, so I got the manual out just to double check where to position the floor jack, since I feel like that's very important. So positioning floor jack 427, do-it-yourself maintenance. And it looks like it's gonna be like from the front, there's like a specific spot which I'll look for. Yeah, always check your manuals, you guys, on where to put a jack, because every car is a little different. Even within the Toyota Corollas, every year model is a little different. Because I remember seeing a video about how at the doors there'd be an arrow where your jack should be positioned, but according to this, I'm changing the rim on my front passenger, so I needed to lift the front anyways, so that's perfectly where I needed to look for. In the back though, there's also this information in case you guys don't keep your manuals or download a digital copy. Would help out. But yeah, I'm gonna get to it, see how this turns out. There's a lot of people at Costco, so that's what's making me a little nervous, because I hate being stopped asking, oh, do you need help, or like, are you okay, which is really nice and courteous, you know, like, help your neighbors out and stuff, but I don't know, I just feel a little bit weird about that. People are shopping out there. It's pretty packed. There goes a tire thing right there, so I'm pretty sure it'll reach, which is why I parked on the opposite side of it. But yeah, see how this goes. So I actually had to drive back to my apartment because Costco workers had told me I'm not allowed to work on my car in front of the tire place, which makes sense. And I was also in the way of other customers, I guess, who needed to refill their tire with air. So that's understandable. But yeah, I drove it. There's my apartment complex has like these units, so I thought this was a good spot out of everyone's way, and just to work on my. But so first things first is I closed up my brakes, so I'm parked. I'm not sure if the camera is positioned right because it's on my phone, but yeah, make sure your brakes are all the way up as far as it can go, just in case, like when I'm pump up the jack, that the car doesn't slide or anything. Good safety measure, of course. Probably gonna start working on it now, so just gonna pump my hair real quick, and then you guys will be able to see a little bit on how to get those rim on. I gotta, so it was recommended that when you take off your wheel to loosen your nuts first. Put up the jack, take off all the lug nuts, and then take off the wheel. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Yeah. Oh, also important that I've been seeing in a lot of other videos and stuff is when you unscrew the lug nuts to do it in a star pattern. I'll show you that in a bit too, I guess. But yeah, on my way now. So this is what my tire looks like. And you can tell right here is where my rim's bent. So my hubcap fell off. Hubcap being what this thing is called, hubcap. But yeah, I'm gonna loosen the lug nuts first before I jack up the car. So when I'm in a star pattern, if I start with this one, I would have to loosen this one, and then this one, this one, this one. So star. Or if opposite, if I were to do this one, then I have to follow with this one, this one. Oh, yes. Just a star pattern. Wait. Oh, it's easier if you position the lug nut straight up first. I did repark the car because I was like getting myself confused, but yeah. So I'll try to look. So I had unscrewed this one just to give it a test, and it was really hard. A trick to it is, this is my next one, is if it's hard to do, I just kind of like step on it with like a good amount of force, and then it comes off. But yeah. So these are loosened earlier, so I'm gonna show you where to jack it. In the very front of the car, because I'm planning on taking the wheel off, is this piece down here, right here, that rescue spot right there. So my jack, I'm pretty sure it's this side first, so I'm just gonna try to position that under here, that rescue piece right along that one. I can kind of hand jack it right now. Try to line it up in there. Here it is. Now I'll give you a side view so you can see how that looks like. Yeah. So this jack was provided in the trunk of the car if you guys are gonna use it that way. And then I have this like triangular piece or square piece. I just don't know what my shapes are, but there's like a hook in the end. I'm gonna hook this up. Does this make sense? Oh yeah. It's gonna move out of place a bit. I'm gonna try to do it like this. Get as tight as I can first. Hook it up one way or another. Sorry, I'm doing this with one hand right now with the camera in my other hand, but I'm gonna hold this and then use this handle part and just turn it to jack it up. Alright, so it's jacked up. It's kind of hard to do with just one hand with the camera, that's why I have to set that down. But so I'll hold this part and then you use this handle and then twirl it one way or the other. I'm gonna leave this hooked on here. Maybe that's a safety measure, I'm not sure. It kind of makes sense. So like if this was to fall down, this before might like maybe stop it. So I'll just leave it there. So I got the majority off, so you should be able to hand screw it. I'm on my last nug here, so I started with this star pattern, I guess. So if I were to start here, always across, I think, just probably to equally distribute the weight. Just gonna take these nugs off. Hope this is the right thing to do, but I'll keep these over here. Gonna be important. Maybe I don't slip on it either. That's all. I was told that there could be a key, but I'm not. Let's see how this pans out first. This wheel off. Okay, throw this over here. I had ordered this part from Corolla. Corolla was too busy to put on my wheel. Couldn't get an appointment in, but at least they let me take the piece that I paid for. My book. I'll leave this here. Get this out. So let's see what this box has. Let's see. I'll leave it on the corner. I'll use my keys to rip this box open. Maybe I hope any bit. Okay, to get this wheel off, I've heard a lot of methods, and I saw one when someone used their feet. So I'm gonna lay on the sit down. Don't know if this is. Okay, it's pretty hard. I could just be weak though. That's possible. Let me see what's going on here. We're gonna figure this out together. Maybe I didn't jack enough high enough. I'll see if the jack will work. So I got the little piece off. I'm just gonna use a screwdriver, try to get some air out. I'm not gonna try to make it super flat because I'm probably gonna have to drive back to Costco just to fill up the air. But you know, just a little button thing here. Just gonna press that. I think that may be enough. I'd say so. Just because now it's a little bit like, I don't know, honestly. But that's why there's a mechanic, huh? Okay, let's give this a try. So I got this off and open up this box. So this bent frame here, or rim, sorry, but rim is right here. The other side is pretty hollow. It's actually pretty light, so I guess it was just the weight of the car. I'll put this down and open up the box. See, so I heard multiple ways of putting this on. There it is. I'm gonna put it the same exact way. Just so, oh, what's this? Peel here? Why not? Okay, so I brought a spray bottle with soap. I just use like this soap and water. You need to like lubricate it, and they recommend some type of screwdriver. So I was just like, I'll use a flathead screwdriver, one of these babies here. Sorry if outside's so loud. Just open this up here. Yep, there goes flathead screwdriver. It should pry off the middle rim, is what I heard. So I'm just gonna give this a good spray. Drop this here. Maybe I'll spray the other side too. I don't know. They say it's easier. I think this is gonna be a lot of work. Pry off this side. Maybe I should let the air out a little bit. This is why I was like, oh, maybe I should deflate the tire a little bit to get if this makes this a little easier. Tire is pretty firm, so that makes sense. But the question is, how deflated am I gonna want this since this tire is so firm? I'll get some pair of gloves or something. Slippery from soap. Well, maybe I got some paper in there. Just hair net or something. It's a windy day. I'll leave this here for now.